Next on Virginia Outdoor Life, hunting is for the birds. At least that's what these falconers think. Plus, we'll take you to the place for archers and bow hunters. Those stories and more coming up on Virginia Outdoor Life. Hello, friends, and welcome once again to Virginia Outdoor Life on this 9th day of March. And have we got a fantastic show for you this evening, because the captain went out. Oh, by the way, I'm Jim Hale, and this is the captain, Eric Burnley.
Yes, it is.
And you had a truly unique. And really beautiful hunting experience.
All my years in the outdoor business, I have never experienced anything like this or seen anything like this. I knew about it. I knew it existed, but I never knew how good it was. And we headed up to Saluda and got together with John Moore, Craig Nickel, and their hawks.
A lot of people say it's a glorified bird watching. Just a fascination with this birds at the top of the food chain. It's pretty much the ultimate predator, and to watch them fly, that's to take care of them and keep one healthy and train it and see that. There's some gratification there, but really to see the bird fly.
The oldest known picture or piece of artwork known with man holding a falcon is about 2,000 years BC in Mesopotamia.
It was a lot easier to get into back then. All you had to do was go get a falcon and go hunt. Now today you have to go through quite a regiment to get to be a licensed falconer. Is that correct?
There's an extensive process now. You actually have to first contact the local game officials. And then at that point, what you do is you take a test that has 100 questions. If you pass with an 80% or above, you will then find yourself a sponsor that has been a falconer for at least 2 years and has reached general status. Once the sponsor agrees to work with you and be your consultant basically while you fly the bird, you build a facilities that meets the federal requirements for housing birds of prey. And then at that point, you have that inspected by a local game official. And then if all goes well, you go trap your first bird. Basically, we're a dog and the bird is the gun. So what you want to do is you want to flush the rabbit's form. Now, like I said, he'll perch on his own and he'll normally try to follow you as best as he can because he knows that the game comes from under your feet. We got a rabbit going already. He saw it. He's going in. Ho, 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 rabbit. When you hear me yell ho, that originates from the word tally-ho in England. And that's to allow the bird to realize there's a rabbit on the run. He's got one down here, he's watching. So we try to get this rabbit up for him, see what we can do. Okay, he's watching something over here. Now Chester came in on the pole here because he's gonna stay with me for a little while. I can provide a nice height and elevation, and the better the vantage, the better the opportunity. Ho, ho! Ho, ho! We got a rabbit down. Okay, we got it. I'll go ahead and actually kill the rabbit. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do here is he's trying to carry that rabbit to get in a place to hide so other hawks don't see him. I'm going to put a little food in my glove, slowly cover the rabbit up here so he doesn't see the rabbit any longer. And in turn, he should primarily let go of the rabbit and come up on the glove. If he can't see it, he won't be stimulated anymore, hopefully. And I'll actually get him off of the rabbit here. Let me give him a little more something to nibble on. But we're gonna go put Chester up for a couple minutes and get out another bird so we can hopefully let everybody have an opportunity. Ho, ho, ho!
Probably saw some type of rodent in there. Bird's like a small child. He's in a learning stage and they don't really come into their own until their second and third season. So he can be frustrating at times. Very intelligent, playful birds.
Falconry definitely is a fun thing to do, but it's art, it's sport, it's nature, it's ecology, and you get to partake of a bird's life, which most people don't get the opportunity to do.
Wow, that has got to be the coolest bird I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, those birds were spectacular. A couple of things they wanted me to make sure we pointed out. Number one, those birds are not pets.
Right,
those
and there's
birds,
the number right there. If
you're interested in falconry, you call the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries because you got to get the licensing process started first.
Right.
The other thing is that the birds are kept in mews, which are built and take a lot of work, are big buildings. They are fed the best of food, and they're given vitamin supplements. They are well taken care of. And they wanted us to emphasize
don't go out and try to catch your own
Don't catch
hawk.
your own or shoot a hawk or in any way mess with them because they are a vital part of the ecology. They take out rodents, and when they do prey on game, like we like to catch, like rabbits and quail, they go after the sick and injured. So they're a part of the ecology, and we need to leave them out there. But what a spectacular group of men that are really devoted to their sport.
Oh, yeah, absolutely great story there. Folks, bow hunting and archery really growing in popularity these days, especially in Hampton Roads. And when we come back, we're going to take you to a place where you can check it out right here. Stay tuned. And welcome back to Virginia Outdoor Life here on WTKR News Channel 3. Eric, I got my first real introduction into archery this week.
It's a fascinating sport.
A lot goes into this. Bow hunters killed over 16,000 deer in the state of Virginia last year. And there's a place in Newport News, Wilcox Archery, that really caters to the area's bow hunters and archers.
Seems like every year there's more and more bow hunters and stuff getting exposed to the sport. Typically you've got about a month or a month and a half in there, which you would normally hunt with gun and with shooting bows and stuff. You add about another month to that.
It's actually a relaxing sport. When you get into it, you don't think about your other problems, your car breaking down or anything else. You're thinking about trying to hit a particular point on an animal or a particular spot on a target. It's just a challenge. Probably in our senior division, we'll have some people approaching 70 years old that can be very competitive.
Well, if you're going to bow hunt and you want to learn how to shoot, if you learn how to shoot with fingers or if you learn how to shoot with a release, one of these type of releases, and you get out in the woods and you lose your release, then what do? If you learn how to shoot with fingers, it gives you you're more sensitive to the bow.
All right.
Hold it on until it clicks.
Okay, what do I need to do this time to get it in the spot?
Same thing, just do the same thing you did. Just the same thing. It doesn't matter where you hit as long as you put them all in a group. Okay, you aimed a little lower that time, didn't you?
Right.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. See, I told you in an hour I can have you doing it. Put you right in there, son.
That bear's on the run right now, though, ain't he?
That bear's on the run. He's either going that way or he's coming this way.
What if it's coming this way?
We're going to go that way. That's why I got my tennis shoes on.
One of the most popular attractions at Wilcox is the virtual reality Dart System Theater. The surround sound stereo system alone is enough to give you some big-time buck fever.
Okay, perfect 10.
Yeah,
perfect 10. Now we have a whitetail buck, typical Texas scene right here with the scrub, sand. That's he offered a perfect shot.
Just a little off there, huh?
He stepped on him, that's right, he moved. And you have to expect that even in hunting.
We normally read letters our viewers send in, but we've got a special guest this week. Joining us now is Lauren Parker from Smithfield. How you doing, Lauren?
Good.
Glad to have you on the show here. Yes, we are. She sent us a great poem about fishing, and it was so great, We called her up and asked her to come on the show, so she is here right now, and she doesn't even need to read it. She is going to recite her fishing poem right now. This is a first on Virginia Outdoor Life, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Lauren, you just rip, okay? Just look into that camera right there and give it a go.
All right. Fishing. Fishing is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Fishing is a sport just for me. Put bait on the hook and cast the pole. When you get a bite, pull it in slow. Maybe it's a fish, maybe it's not. It might be an oyster or part of a crab pot. But I'll admit it, it's nothing but fun. It's a perfect sport for everyone. You may not look happy, but try it and see. You'll see it's a perfect sport just for you and me.
Is that it?
No, there's another word. Remember? Fishing is my favorite hobby in the whole wide world. I don't care if you tease me just because I'm a girl.
Woo! Was that great or what? Give me five.
All right,
that
way to
was
go, kid.
excellent. What
Great.
inspired you to write that poem?
Well, I've kind of wrote a lot of poems because I think it's fun, but I just got bored one day, so I sat down at the typewriter and I started typing the poem.
That is
Fantastic.
outstanding. Well, I am so proud of you, and we're so happy to
Thank
have
you.
you here on the show. That's great. Will you send us some more poems if you think of any?
Sure.
That's great. Thank you so
Thanks a
much.
lot. We really
Lauren
appreciate
Parker
you
from
coming.
Smithfield, Virginia. I'm envious. I wrote a poem once. It's like, I found a birdie in the snow. He broke his wing and could not go. And I couldn't finish it from there. So maybe you can help me.
He could use some help.
All right. We move from poems to pictures right after this. And we'll take a look at that outdoor scrapbook. Plus, we'll head for Nelsonia and the Eastern Shore Anglers Club Award Banquet. Stay tuned. I just taught the captain a new word.
Yes, you did.
Ubiquitous.
Very good.
Yes, I'll let him look in the dictionary and see if he can come
I'll look
back
that
and-
up as soon as
and
I get
figure it
home.
out. Right now, though, it is time to take a look at the pictures you viewers have sent in to us, and we got some awesome ones and a great one starting off here, Captain. And I'm going to let you tell us what that kind of fish that is that
Well,
Spencer
I
Adams
believe
has.
Spencer there has a rainbow trout, part of the urban fishing program down there at Northwest River, and this was on his 5th birthday.
Atta way to go, Spencer, baby.
Way to go, buddy.
Moving right along here now, it's Mr. Carl Crispin. He's from Virginia Beach, and he took this nice-looking 9-pointer in Sussex County. He hunts with the Bent Barrel Hunt Club. Says he loves our show, and I got a lot of buddies that hunt with those guys, and they're some good hunters despite their bent barrels.
Yes, I imagine. Okay, now we have Lisa Ford. She's from Hampton. 26-inch striped bass caught near the Dead Fleet in the James River last December. Beautiful fish, especially for up in the James. That's a big fish. They don't usually get the really big ones up there.
Well, yeah. Okay. From Emporia is Bill Daniels with an 8-pointer he took last November. This deer weighed 175 pounds with a 20-inch spread. Check it out, Captain.
Muzzle loader.
Killed it in Greensville with a muzzle loader, and he is a member of the Pierce Hunt Club. And he put a good shot on that buck,
Yes, he did.
undoubtedly.
One shot, man. One shot. All right, here's my insurance
Woo-wee!
agent, Buddy Redford from Virginia Beach. 9-foot 4-inch Pacific sailfish weighing in at 90 pounds. He caught this fish while he was on vacation, and if I pronounce this right, it'll be a miracle. Matazalan, Mexico. Something
Wow.
like that. He didn't catch it-
Mazatlan, Mexico.
Okay, fine for
You
you
a
to say.
stupido gringo.
Easy for you to say.
Okay. All right. This is Michael Stevens of Suffolk, and one of our bow hunters we can see here with an 8-pointer he bagged. He hunts with the Southampton Bow Hunters Club, and he's been doing so for over 20 years, and he is awfully proud of that big buck right there.
Any deer you take with a bow, you have every right to be proud of it, because
Yes.
that's difficult hunting.
And Ben Jordan of Gloucester with a 30-pound 44. That may be the biggest striper we've seen this year, Captain.
44 inches, yeah,
Woo!
it's getting up there.
He caught it out of Horn Harbor in Matthews, and he was fishing with his pal Jerry Morgan.
All right, now here we have Mike Bratz of Smithfield with a pair of bucks. He took the one on the left, an 8-pointer with an 18.5-inch spread taken in Mecklenburg County.
Oh, so he takes the one on the left, and he's just up there like, you know, one of these days he's going to be telling people he took them both.
Both,
You
yeah,
know
right.
that, right. Okay, but good job on the 8-pointer there,
Mountain
Mike.
Creek Hunt Club.
Way to go, bud. Boy, big deer out there.
Okay, this is
Mike.
Kathy Ingram and Lynn Magnus of Virginia Beach. Kathy's a member with me of the Virginia Beach Anglers Club. They caught these stripers on the fishing trip last December. And Kathy says she and Jim watch our show every week, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Kathy.
All right, finally we have Chad Connell, another big buck out of Smithfield. What's going on out there? A 9-pointer with an 18.5-inch spread, killed last December in James City County. And I guess when I was hunting out there in Chuckduck and Smithfield, the bucks just were somewhere else. I was invited out to the Eastern Shore Anglers Club annual awards banquet. My first taste of a clam fritter was definitely worth it, and it was a first-class affair, as trophies were handed out to the top anglers out of a club that boasts a membership of more than 100. The male angler of the year went to Mr. George Phillips. There's George right there. Bob Hutchinson, the pilot, handing out the awards. And the female angler of the year, Nina Matthews, right there. And a big night for young Adam James, who won the junior angler of the year and won the outstanding catch. Check this out, Captain, a 78-inch tarpon in the Chesapeake Bay. How about that?
Yep.
The top female junior angler went to Miss Beth Smith. Way to go, Beth. And the reason that you're going to see everyone laughing here, listen to this. The other Outstanding Catch Award was sponsored by WKHI Radio, and it was won by Charlie Russell, who owns the competing station, WESR. How about that? His catch, a 357-pound bluefin. And finally, our buddy Bill Hall was the Release Angler of the Year. Lots of good anglers over there, I'll tell you what. And lots of rumors were flying around the banquet.
I bet they were.
And one that I investigated was a really strange rumor going around that Captain Eric Burnley is the best angler in Virginia Beach.
There are some rumors to the effect, but I think most of those rumors were started by Eric himself. Most anglers would hold that there are a few fishermen in Virginia Beach that are slightly better than Eric.
Eric, you should have been here, buddy. You missed a great opportunity tonight to visit with some of the better fishermen of the Eastern Shore, and hopefully you could have learned something from this experience.
How about that,
Well,
pal?
I want to thank you very much for enlightening everybody, and we have a little something here might help enlighten you. Now listen, kids, I don't want you to try this at home because this man is a professional, and you could get hurt doing this.
Oh,
So
what's
just
this?
Be real
What's
careful.
this? Oh, hey, that wasn't supposed to be on TV. That's an outtake.
Oh, what?
That's an outtake. I'm going to have to talk to Mike Bibbo about this.
Bibbo's my friend.
Yeah, well, we can get you back too, pal. Making fun
And I
of me
do want to
like
thank
that.
the folks for the Tidewater Anglers Club for having me at their annual banquet, but I don't know how to run a camera, so therefore we don't have any pictures of it.
Well, we'll see if we can't teach you.
Yeah,
how,
we'll see.
son.
We can't do
You're
that sometime.
teachable, aren't you?
Not much.
Okay. All right. Hot product time is up right after this, so you'll. Would you look at that? He did get a citation.
Well, no, that's an old one. We won't get the ones for
We
this
won't
year
go
until
into
next
that.
year.
Yes. Welcome back, folks. It is hot product time. This week we have some hunting gear from Virginia Beach Sports, courtesy of Hunters Specialty. Some of their fine products with her. With the spring turkey season just around the corner, you should definitely be able to put it to good use. We got a pair of single D diaphragm turkey calls. You got to know what you're doing to use those. Plus the Little Strut Silencer box call, all by Hunter Specialties out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And they are all donated to us by our good friends out at Virginia Beach Sports. It's a great place to go shopping for all your hunting needs over on the south side. So what we're going to do right now is take this ammo box and let's shake it up a little bit, you know, because we got something. There we go. Kind of move it around. And I'm going to let the captain swish it around. There we go.
Pull them out, let them down, drop them in, mix them up.
Reach in there and grab one, Captain.
Got one.
Okay, and the winner is?
Chuck Harrison.
All right, Chuck from?
Oh, he's from Virginia Beach.
Yes, he is. We have a programming note for you. Because of the NCAA basketball tournament, we are preempted for the next 3 weeks, believe it or not. That means we will not be on again until April 6th, but keep those pictures, cards, and letters and postcards coming in because when we do come back, we'll do so with a full head of steam. So we're out of here for now, but we're going to leave you with some more video of the Hawks from Saluda till April 6th. We'll see you in the great outdoors.
Y'all take them easy.